This question is asking us to find out the molecular formula if we know the empirical formula already. So we will either be told the empirical formula or we will calculate the empirical formula using the method shown in the other videos. So this example, you can see the question is telling us that the hydrocarbon has the empirical formula CH2. And from that, it wants us to calculate the molecular formula. And to help us, it's saying that the relative formula mass is 70. So this means that the mass of the molecular formula is 70. So the way that we approach this is we have to first of all find out the mass of the empirical formula. So the empirical formula is CH2. If we then use a periodic table to find the relative atomic mass of this, and that will then give us the overall mass of this formula. So in here we have one carbon. Carbon's relative atomic mass is 12, so that gives me a total mass of 12. We have two hydrogens, so I have 2 times hydrogen, which is 2 times a relative atomic mass of 1, and that gives me a total mass of 2. Add them up, and I get a mass of 14. So the mass of this formula is 14. Now what I need to be able to do is if the total mass of the molecular formula is 70, but my mass of my empirical formula is 14, because this is the simplest ratio, I now need to work out how many times this mass goes into 70. So if I take the total mass of 70, divide it by the mass of 14, so using my calculator to do that, I get an answer of 5. So this means that this mass multiplied by 5 gives me the molecular mass that I've been given in the question. So if I take my empirical formula, I have to do the same thing. I take my empirical formula, I'm going to times it by 5, and that is then going to give me the molecular formula. So if I do that, I end up with C times 5 is C5, H2 times 5 is H10. So this is going to be my molecular formula. Let's just double check. I've got carbon times 5, which is 12 times 5, which is 60. I've got hydrogen times 10, which is 1 times 10, which is 10. Add them both up, and I've got a total mass of 70. So this is correct, and this is the molecular formula.